What happened here?
Some of my girls turned out to be underage.
You didn't check IDs?
Yeah, but I prioritized. Some of their other attributes seemed more important to me at the time.
Sonny, you want to hire underage, you got to play the game. Didn't Frank buy you a cop?
This club was mine long before I hooked up with Frank.
So, why didn't you purchase yourself a little police protection? Go to Donnelly, make a donation.
A bribe?
A donation.
What makes you think Donnelly's on a take?
I've known him a long time. The point is, you want to hire underage or cut any other legal corners, you got to have a cop or a politician in your pocket. I ran 3 clubs in this town. Very profitable. Not one of them would have turned a dime if I hadn't had the police department's enthusiastic participation. But nobody's going to walk up and offer it. You got to ask.
You may be a little too out of touch. Donnelly's clean.
So, take your problem to Frank. You do talk to Frank, don't you?
Sure.
Well, the next time you look through that bulletproof glass into his beady little eyes, tell him you want your own cop. He must be able to provide basic necessities of life like police protection. Otherwise, nobody would take him seriously, right?
I'll keep that in mind. You want a drink?
Sure, whatever you're pouring.
So, you had 3 clubs.
Yeah. I miss the life. What about you, Sonny?
What about me?
What do you miss most? Your freedom?
No, I've got my freedom.
Give me a break. Frank's got a chain around your neck.
Nobody's got a chain around my neck, Spencer.
Right. And we're having this conversation because we enjoy each other's company. Come on. Frank owns you, Sonny.
Nobody owns me, Spencer. You're the one who's been running for 10 years. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about both of us. We're both a couple of lapdogs on a short leash. When's our next gig?
I still have to hear from Frank.
Clank. Well, keep in touch.
Now, how am I supposed to do that when I'm not supposed to come by or call or anything?
Be creative. Howl at the moon.
I gotta go to work.
Okay.
What time is it, Doc? I want to be a doctor when I grow up.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah.
Congratulations on your house. You know, sounds like it needs a lot of work.
What house?
Our house. The house.
Oh, no. Not that old falling down, broken down, no hot water, no heater, no
That's
house?
the one! Give the little lady a cigar.
Are you out of your minds?
Bobbie, it's not...
But I think that it's a shocker, isn't it? Honey, is there any more coffee in the kitchen?
Think so? Oh, Tony, thank you for the advice.
Anytime.
Look, don't go away. I want to talk to you for a minute. You going to be late tonight?
Yeah, so you better take your car.
Okay.
Keep an open mind.
Bye, dear. Have
Bye,
a nice
honey.
day at work.
You too.
Look.
Bobbie, did you want more coffee?
No, thank you.
Okay. I'll be upstairs.
I'll be up in 3 minutes.
Sorry, but I don't see it. You in a house, little white picket
don't say
fence.
that.
Don't say what?
Say picket fence. Don't. Don't say backyard or barbecue or PTA or slippers or...
Come on, come on. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Luke, what are you doing?
I'm moving out, Barbara Jean. Thank you for the hospitality. It's been swell. But as a reward, you get the Spencer clan out of your hair.
Oh, come on. If I said or did anything to make you and Laura feel like you're not welcome, I'm sorry, because I
No.
didn't mean to.
It wasn't that. Not at all. You've been great. As a matter of fact, just last night, Laura said how much she would enjoy going off with you on a long cruise.
Scary thought, isn't it?
Barbara, Laura has wanted a home forever. And I think she deserves what she wants. Simple as that.
What about you?
Well, the ride is slowing down, so I just figured I'd get off and kick back, take a look around, you know.
Oh, yeah, right. It's exactly what I thought.
Barbara, my kid needs friends. My wife needs a life. It's the only thing that's going to make them happy, and if they're not happy...
All right, I got it. But that house, come on, Luke. Do you have any idea how much money it's going to take to make that place semi-livable?
I'm starting to realize. Do you remember the Cassadine yacht?
Yeah, who could ever forget it?
Do you remember whose brainstorm it was to buy it, renovate it, live in it, turn it into a nightclub?
Yours, of course.
Laura hated that place. Hated it with a passion. It gave her the creeps. But she lived there for one reason. Because that's what I wanted.
So what's fair is fair?
Isn't it? Barbara Jean, Laura spent the last 10 years doing what I wanted. Living the life that I got us stuck in. It's her turn.
So what happens 10 years from now? By then she has her home, she has her friends. She's not going to want to pick up and leave.
Well, then we'll just have to find a way to keep things happening closer to Port Charles. Besides, 10 years? Come on, angel face. You know me, I don't know what's going to happen this afternoon, let alone 10 years from now. The only thing I know is that whatever I do and wherever I am, I want it to be with her. Other than that, who knows?
An adventure in sheetrocking, huh?
Well, we'll see.
I still think you're out of your mind.
Well, that's good news. I thought I was the only one that thought I was crazy. In fact, that's great news. Nice to know some things never change. So what's the damage so far, baby?
Well, I'm not really sure. I talked to Tony about some of this stuff up here, but all I really have are guesstimates. I mean, with the plumber, we don't know how much work needs to be done. The same thing with the electrician.
I'd assume a lot.
I did.
Oh, a lot. Yeah, well, window frames need to go on that list, and a new floor for the porch.
A pool.
Oh, forget it, hon.
A shovel for Lucky. New stove, new refrigerator, new bathroom, new wife.
What?
You know, why can't she fall in love with a regular, run-of-the-mill, everyday house like everybody else?
Because I don't fall in love with a regular, run-of-the-mill, everyday anything, and you should know that.
Yes. But comparatively, I take very low maintenance. I mean, all you got to do is feed me and give me a couple of things every once in a while, and I
Oh,
keep
come
running
on,
and
guys.
running and running and running.
There's a kid in the room. Come on. Look, are we gonna get to paint?
Not your mother. You know, she painted my apartment one time.
Purple. I know, Dad.
Did I already bore you with this tale?
Only about 10 times.
But we love you anyway.
So do we get to paint?
Maybe if worse comes to worse. What do you say?
What is that? Look at that figure. Did you happen to count the money in the envelope before you put it away?
Yeah. There's not going to be much left over, is there?
No. There isn't.
Was New York really cool?
Yeah, it was freezing.
That's not what I asked. What happened?
Nothing.
Dad, come on.
Look, pal, I had stale donuts, okay? With a sort of would-be international spy type.
You're kidding. What did he look like?
She.
Really?
Yeah, and she was enormous. Oh, tall, so tall, it was like a giant.
What else? Come on.
Well, she was like an Amazon, I'm telling you. She, you know, in your superhero comic books, she was like one of those.
You could have taken her, though, right?
Oh, yeah, sure, I could have taken her if I'd wanted to. But I didn't want to.
This is so cool. I mean, donuts, spies.
Stale donuts.
Well, I don't care anyway. I'm gonna do those kind of things when I grow up.
What things?
All the things that you do. Like, remember how you got that guy in Istanbul off your back? That was so cool.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
What? I mean, you must think it's pretty cool. I mean, you're married to him.
Yes. Dad is very cool, and he can get himself out of some amazing situations with no trouble at all, and that's Dad's specialty. But lucky I don't want to have to start worrying about you, too.
So don't. Look, Dad always ends up okay, doesn't he?
Help me out here, okay?
You always say I'm like him.
Honey, you do say that.
Please?
Well, I am. And I'm gonna be.
You know what, Hotshot? I'd like it if you aimed just a little higher in life than dear old Dad. You know, you're starting out way ahead of the game. You know why? Because you got two parents who love you more than anything. And they want you to have a better life than they had. See? And to me, I can't even imagine what that would be like to be a kid and have two parents who love you like we love you.
You turned out okay, though.
Yeah, I did. But see, that's mainly because of Ruby and your mom. And you've had her from day one. So, no contest here. Your life is going to be so much better than mine. And I think that that's a pretty good deal.
It's okay.
It's okay? Come on, it's a pretty good deal, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
Okay.
So how's the house?
Unmitigated disaster.
Then you should be perfectly at home.
Ruby, any sane human being would walk into that place, take a good hard look around, and want to torch it. Barbara Jean, faced with that house, at least Barbara Jean in her current incarnation, would have a good old neighborly nervous breakdown. Laura has a dream. I mean, my candle burns at both ends. Ruby, I love my wife.
That is the best conclusion of your entire life, and you hold that thought.
I will.
Oh, I didn't know you were expecting company.
I didn't want to sour the conversation.
It already has.
Look, hang with me on this, will you? Please, they're paying me. You know, I got a job. I'm gainfully employed.
Let's hope you stay in one piece.
Keep smiling, beautiful. Yeah, come on in.
Hold on here, man. Why'd you have to pick this place for a meeting?
I like it here.
Well, I don't.
Well, talk fast and get out. So I take it you heard from the old ball and chain.
Cusack called late this afternoon. It seems Frank's big problem lately has been trying to protect the organization from a takeover while he's inside.
That's a big problem, is it? My heart bleeds.
Let's have a little respect here, Spencer. It's pretty damn impressive the way he's held together since he's been locked up.
I'll go to my shrine when I get home, my Frank Smith shrine, and sacrifice a weasel on the altar of his glory. Now, what has this got to do with me?
Joe Garfield. You heard of him?
No.
He began a move on Frank's territory late in the summer. And Joe and his boys just hit Port Charles.
So this Joe Garfield wants to take over the store, and Frank is busy blowing up my truck. Perfect. Sonny, the whole thing's gone to hell.
Okay, here's what's going down. Let me explain it to you, okay? Frank. Who's that?
I'm sorry, I didn't know that you were here. I just came by to get some kitchen things from Ruby.
She's in the back.
Thank you.
What's her name, Laura?
I don't want you looking at her. I don't want you
Hey,
talking to
hey,
her. I don't want you to even say her name.
Well, look.
She has nothing to do with this.
All right,
Nothing.
all right, I got it. Come on, take it easy. Okay, look, at this point, Frank's options are limited. In fact, he has no options.
That's right. He's going to have to ice Garfield.
Right.
Where do we fit into this?
When your car has a problem, you get a mechanic to fix it. We bring in the mechanic.
A shooter.
Frank's importing the talent. All we have to do is bring him into the country. It's a piece of cake.
It's not a piece of cake.
What do you... Oh.
It's not a piece of cake. If this thing has already gone this far between Frank and Garfield, that means Garfield is looking to return the favor. Now, we know Frank is on the top of his list, but you look down that line a little ways, and you're going to find Sonny Corinthos, and right under him, you're going to find a little name, mine.
Don't worry, Spencer. Word went out through the network that everybody should lay off you. In fact, you're under Frank's protection, so what's the problem?
The problem is, if I'm under Frank's protection, Garfield knows it, and both of us are under probably 24-hour surveillance.
He's smart. Which he is.
Right.
Right.
So we're being watched. And we're supposed to bring in the mechanic. You know what we need? A shield. We need somebody to throw out there in front of us. Yeah, can I help you?
Excuse me. Can I see you for a minute?
You're seeing me. What's
No, I mean, I want to see you alone. I don't want to discuss this in front of a stranger, if you don't mind. Is that all right with
Marco
you?
Dane, Luke Spencer.
It's very nice to meet you.
What is it? So, come on. What?
Hey, look, are you going to be here long?
Marco, relax. It's okay.
I just had some goon and his owner try to muscle in on my gym, a guy by the name of Freddie.
Freddie who?
Just Freddie. Anyhow, your name doesn't carry much weight with Freddie. He says that Frank Smith is on his way out.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go where? Here we go what? What do you mean, here we go?
Garfield's making a move on Port Charles.
All right, tell me who Garfield is. Who is this guy?
Don't worry about it. Luke and I will take care of it.
What? I'm worried about it. Tell me exactly what you intend to do. Tell me what's going on. Tell me how you're going to take care of
Do
it.
you really want details?
No.
Thought not.
Why would I? I guess I'll just get caught in the crossfire again, huh?
Marco, there's not going to be a crossfire. Frank's not on his way out. Garfield is. Remember that.
You know, I know you from somewhere. That's what it is. I recognize you from some... I mean, don't worry. It's not a bad thing or anything. As a matter of fact, it's kind of, No, it's a good thing. You know, I get this kind of a warm, gushy... I mean, I don't mean that to sound really funny or
No,
anything.
I know, like a hooker's heartbeat. It's nice to meet you, too.
We could use him.
As what? Get it. I don't know this guy. Seems a little squirrely. I wouldn't trust him.
You don't trust him even if you know him.
No, and when I don't know him, I trust him even less.
Marco's an outsider. Garfield won't be watching him. He's exactly what we're looking for.
An outsider, yeah, but he's connected to you. Garfield's got to be smart enough to know that.
And he also knows he drives me nuts, and you wouldn't expect me to trust him with something this big. It's perfect.
Do you trust him?
To do what's right for Marco? Yeah.
Well, you know Freddie and the Dreamers are going to make him a better offer.
Marco owes me. And here's the cincher. He's expendable.
It's just a little meat packing, same deal. I'm just bringing somebody in who doesn't have papers.
No, Luke, no.
Laura, I'm working for Frank. This is the job.
Bringing a hitman into the country. No.
Garfield knows I'm in, which means he's probably watching me, which means probably you and Lucky.
What?
But it's okay.
No, it's not. Now you're telling me that there are two people watching.
But just for a little while, sweetheart. I've got this covered.
Yeah, for how long?
That's the point. For how long? I gotta move on it. I can't sit on this.
So you're gonna help Smith murder Garfield?
I wouldn't put it like that. I'm trying to eliminate one half of the threat. And also, I'm showing Smith's crowd that I'm loyal.
And if something goes wrong, you are an accomplice to murder. Please, Luke, what about Sean?
What about Sean?
Well, maybe he can help us. Ruby says that she thinks that
Forget
he's
it.
fine.
Just forget it. He can't guarantee anything. If he's straight, he won't want to get his hands dirty. If he's not straight, I'll get a police bullet in the back. Either way, I lose. No cops. Laura, we talked about this. We knew it wasn't going to be a piece of cake.
I hate this.
I know it stinks. It's the only way out. You still want to get out, don't you? Because if you don't, I'm ready. But you know what that means.
No, I will not run anymore. I am tired of lying awake at night listening to every little noise. And I'm tired of worrying about you and Lucky every minute that you're away from me. No, I won't run. But Luke, there must be another way.
There is no other way. There are two choices. Either we run or we turn and fight. Both are ugly. Neither one is safe or sure. You want to run? Let's go. We can be on a plane to Europe within an hour. You want to fight? This is it, Laura. This is it.